Hey guys, so Enola Holmes, the second part is actually out. It was quite a great show watching the first part, seeing Henry Cavill, Millie Bobby Brown, and all those great actors in show. Sherlock Holmes, the name Sherlock Holmes appearing here again was a big thing for the Enola Holmes film. I heard the Enola Holmes and I was thinking, okay, definitely something linking to Sherlock Holmes because Sherlock Holmes had been a very great character in many films, having the film series played by Robert Downey Jr. and then having this come out now starring Henry Cavill was an amazing thing. 2022, we had the first part of Enola Holmes coming out, whereby she set out to find a missing lord, and her mission was successful. Then in this new part, she's taken up to be a detective, following suit in her brother's footsteps. It's quite a great thing for her to do so, having coming from a family of that nature, her mom not being a regular lady like they put it back then in England, and then herself picking after her mom in that kind of way was a great thing. So her first mission was a success. Now she decides to take on many cases. Well, she had lots of tries, but then people always tended to her brother, of course, because Sherlock Holmes had a very huge brand for himself out there. Though Enola was a good detective in her own sphere, but then she had not actually gotten the right case to prove herself yet. So Bessie, a little girl whose sister has gone missing, tries to find her. So she goes to Enola Holmes. Now Enola actually takes up the case just before she thinks of quitting, and then she finds out that it's actually her breakthrough. So she works through the case and discovers a pattern of threads, a light of evidences and a whole lot of things, but then she doesn't quite get the connection clear. Now her brother, on the other hand, has solved a whole lot of cases, gotten to the peak of his fame and all that, but then his current case was actually giving him a headache. A tough case to crack. No one actually gets everything easy, but then surprisingly, unfortunately for them, they are both have some sort of connection in their case. Enola Holmes trying to find a missing girl who works in a match factory, and then Sherlock Holmes actually trying out to find some blackmails, money laundering, thefts, and then all that. They actually end up hitting the same direction, the match factory. So Enola Holmes' case is connected to a match factory. Sherlock Holmes' case is also connected to this same match factory. But then the people who are actually involved in this case is quite hanging. It was actually a great film, having brother and sister, both detectives working on a queer case in the city was actually a great thing. We have a whole new characters, coming inside, and then we have many characters from the previous part actually, coming inside and playing very, very dominant roles in there. Her mother actually comes in, Edith also comes in, Tisbury also comes in, and then it was such a great thing, having prolonged relationships reflecting in this one was an excellent thing. So they decide to work together to get to the depths of the case, and it was such a wonderful adventure. Actually getting to see prison breaks out, back then it was such an amazing woman coming up with a plan so beautiful, let me put it that way, to actually escape prison was a perfect idea. Betrayals and then coming to find out about a whole lot of things that you didn't expect it to go, being pointed in the wrong direction, but then actually find out that no, I'm going to the wrong direction was a very good thing. Yeah, so they did a perfect thing there. I kind of love how Enola Holmes 2 went, though the first part of it was much interesting because it was a new thing that, though the name Holmes would actually suggest some sort of crime mystery sort of thing, but then having the first experience of it was a much amazing thing. I also had at the back of my mind watching this one that, okay, I'm going to be experiencing these kind of things because Enola Holmes actually is picking up to be a detective. It was such a great thing, yeah, having relationships unfold and all that. They did a perfect study. So Enola Holmes 2 is out right now. You can watch it for yourself and let me know your general thoughts and impressions about Enola Holmes Part 2 and then this video as well. Do well to give me a comment about what you think about the film and this video as well. Don't forget to leave a like button and don't forget to subscribe as well. Till another time.